Jayalalithaa, the former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, her death in 2016 after being admitted to a top Chennai hospital should be investigated is what a former judge has concluded in a lengthy report which slams at least one top government official and VK Sasikala, the close aide of the politician who lived with her. A commission headed by former Madras High Court judge was set up in 2017 when Ms. Jayalalitha's party, the Aide, governed Tamil Nadu to sift through the conspiracy theories and conflicting accounts of Ms. Jayalalitha's illness and treatment at the Apollo Hospital and legal claims. Well, let's go across to Sam Daniel for more on this. So, Sam, this judge was appointed to look into this entire matter, all the controversies since 2016, and now, so many years later, he's saying it needs to be investigated further and he's questioned Sasikala. Give us more details.
That's right. This was formed during the EPS regime when the AIADMK was in power, Gargi, particularly at a time when the EPS and OPS factions were fighting after a tussle to capture the Chief Minister chair. And when they patched up, one key demand by OPS was that the situation leading to Ms. Jayalalitha's death ought to be probed. And it was in that context that then Chief Minister EPS had constituted this committee headed by Justice Arumugaswamy, the former retired judge from the Madras High Court. And this committee, on the basis of its interactions and inquiry with doctors, former Deputy Chief Minister OPS and people who worked with Ms. Jayalalitha at Post Garden Residence and the Apollo Hospital where she was treated, has found fault with the then Chief Secretary, Dr. Ramamohan Rao, saying that he failed in his responsibility as the Chief Secretary. And in terms of the role of Sasikala, the report says it was Sasikala who brought Jayalalitha to the hospital, and it was she who asked the hospital to treat her, and it was to her the hospital had given the kind of treatment they give her and the kind of diagnosis they made. And the report points out that in two situations, one, recommendations by the visiting doctor from the UK, Dr. Richard Beale, and recommendations from doctors visiting from Mumbai and AIIMS to perform an angio on Ms. Jayalalitha was not heeded at all till her very end. And the report also finds fault with specifying doctors from Apollo hospitals that they were under pressure for not doing that. Ultimately, the government has now decided to leave this report with an expert legal committee for an opinion based on which they would decide whether to act on these individuals or not. Gargi.